What's up, guys? Reckless Fox here, and yes, it's E3. E3 weekend is in full effect right now. And I just finished catching up on the Google Stadia conference, which now I understand why people don't like the Google Stadia at this point. But again, I'm gonna try to give it a chance because that's just how I am. And I just finished watching EA Play's conference, and not impressed whatsoever with either one of them. I mean, Jedi Fallen Order actually looks pretty good. FIFA 20 looks pretty good too. Other than that, there was nothing much else, but that's not why I'm making this video. So I decided, originally I was gonna post my top 5 surprises for this year's E3, but because of my work schedule and stuff like that, I did not have the time to do that. So if you're watching this right now, this is because of the fact that I'm actually live on Twitch, and this will be put up later on YouTube. So if you're watching this recording, what's up, peoples? But with all that being said, I want to give you guys my top 5 surprises that I want to see at E3, because last year, 2 of the ones that I asked for are actually happening this coming Tuesday with Square Enix's press conference. Not this Tuesday, this Monday with Square Enix's press conference. The Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I honestly don't give a damn about at this point. I don't care that much about Final Fantasy to begin with, except Final Fantasy 8 and 10. But the one I actually do care about is the Avengers game, which I'm very happy to say it's gonna be showcased at Square Enix's press conference, and I'm very happy about that. But my top 5 is not just going to be about video games. It's going to be about things that I would like to see happen outside gaming, like in more details, maybe a surprise or 2 here and there. So with that being said, I want to get started. I actually made a list of my top 5. So if you're watching this, these are my top 5 surprises that I want to see this year at E3. So number 5, I would just want a quick update on Metroid Prime 4. I'm not asking for gameplay. I am not asking for anything remotely to gameplay. Maybe a trailer, if you already have like a trailer that you're going to release, it had not been delayed. Because for those of y'all who don't know, earlier this year Nintendo announced that they were going to be delaying the Metroid Prime 4. They were going to be delaying it, and they're actually going to be, the guys are starting from scratch, and they're getting Retro Studios, the same guys who made the Donkey Kong Country games that came out recently and the Metroid Prime trilogy. They're going to be in charge of making this game. So again, all I just want is a quick update on the game. I don't want, if you can show me some gameplay, maybe that'd be cool. If you can show me a trailer, maybe that'd be cool. But all I want is an update. I don't want any gameplay or anything else. So number 4, obviously, I want Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now Capcom and Marvel fanboys, chill out. The reason why I'm saying this is because it was remotely hinted earlier this year that late last year and early this year that Marvel vs. Capcom 4, Infinite could be repackaged as Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and everyone knows the disaster that was Infinite. I've said this before, I think gameplay-wise, Infinite is a very fun game, but when it comes to the overall marketing to the game, when it came to the development of the game, Capcom obviously was super effing lazy about it, okay? And I'm not gonna give Capcom no more L's, okay? Because I think they've taken enough. And Resident Evil 2 Remake is actually very lit, which I'm gonna be reviewing very, very, very soon on a brand new series. I think this is the perfect time for Infinite to be repackaged as Marvel vs. Capcom 4. And the reason being is because of the fact that now that Fox is under Fox is under Disney, we can finally get the X-Men characters back, because one of the biggest problems with Marvel Infinite was the character roster. The character roster was very lackluster because of the fact that they were just using MCU characters and stuff like that. And also they did promise there was gonna be more characters, like a season 1, season 2 characters and stuff, but the only characters we got, and I'm counting the pre-orders, are Sigma, Black Panther, Monster Hunter, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, and Venom. That's pretty much it. That's 5 to 6 characters right there, and that's not enough. And for a game that was hyped back in 2016 when it was first announced, you would expect more from this. So I think at this point, this is a perfect opportunity for Capcom to look back on it and be like, okay, and Marvel has all their stuff back because of Disney, and Fox no longer has control of the X-Men because Dark Phoenix sucks. So why not put the X-Men characters, just slowly start putting the characters back in. Like, put an old man Logan over here, put a Storm right here, put a Cyclops, put a little Magneto, sprinkle a little Omega Red and Silver Samurai. Just start doing that. Just slowly start putting those characters in, and even put the Fantastic Four characters in if you want to. Put the Defenders in there. Put Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones. I don't care. Just if they were able to do this, that'd be really, really dope. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 3, obviously, is Scalebound. So Scalebound, well, it's not obvious. Scalebound is my number 3. I want Scalebound to be a surprise announcement by Nintendo that they're going to be reviving Scalebound. They're going to finish what Microsoft and Platinum Games started, and they're going to complete it. Because for those who don't know, 2 years ago, Microsoft and Platinum Games canceled Scalebound because of the amount of conflict that was going on behind the scenes with the development of the game, the financial hell it went through. So unfortunately they canceled it. But there is an article on digitaltrend.com that broke out saying that Nintendo Insider was talking about how Nintendo wants Scalebound, and because of the fact that Platinum works very close with Sega, they want Scalebound to be an exclusive on the Nintendo Switch, which could play into the hands of Nintendo very well, because again, the Nintendo Switch is probably the biggest selling console that's come out in the past couple of years. Like, when the Switch came out, obviously everyone had issues with it because they did not know what the hell was going to be going on with it. With the Joy-Cons, there were not enough games on there and stuff, and then once all the games start coming in, then Nintendo just start collecting bank right there, making it rain. We all know that Microsoft and Nintendo have been working together, which we'll get into when we start talking about number 2, because Microsoft wants to put Xbox Live on the Nintendo console. They've already were able to put Xbox Live on iOS and Android phones, but now they're trying to do it with Nintendo, which would honestly work well because of the fact that Nintendo servers suck. It would make playing online so much better, especially if you're playing like Smash Bros. Ultimate with your friend who's like around the world or somewhere on the other side of the world, and both connections suck. There you go. So obviously Scalebound would be great for Nintendo Switch, and hell, maybe slowly put on Microsoft's Xbox and Windows exclusive, Microsoft and Windows if that's the case, since they're going to probably be working together. Which brings me to number 2. Number 2, I want more details on what's going on with the Sony and Microsoft partnership. So a few weeks ago, it was broken out that Microsoft and Sony were going to be working together to on the Azure software, Azure AI cloud service, to start putting games on the cloud, like putting their games together on this cloud. Now, obviously, a lot went into that, and made headlines around the gaming industry, because finally we could potentially have cross multiplayer. So I actually want, considering the fact that Sony is not going to be at E3 along with EA's press conference and Activision, obviously all this is going to fall into the hands of Microsoft. So if Phil Spencer can sell me on why this is a great thing, and can sell it to many people who are still questioning what's going to happen and are curious of what's going to happen, this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. So I just want more detail on that one. And then we get to number 1. Now this is a surprise I would love to see for number 1. LA Noire 2. Now, I don't know if y'all know, I'm a big LA Noire fan, and watching Super Best Friends, rest in peace, Super Best Friends. LA Noire is one of my favorite games that I've ever played. And honestly, we don't need a Grand Theft Auto 6, we don't need a Bully 2 just yet, and we definitely don't need a Red Dead Redemption 3, because we already know people have been asking for Red Dead Redemption 3. I would want to see a LA Noire 2 before that happens, because if you guys don't know the process to LA Noire 2 was in so much developmental hell. Bondi. So Team Bondi, because of the fact that the game was originally supposed to come out in 08, but they missed their fiscal release, and they pushed it back to 2010, and then pushed it back to the later half of 2011. So that was already bad, but when the game came out, it was a very well and a very favorable game that Rockstar ever put out outside of Grand Theft Auto and stuff. So I think this would be the perfect opportunity to bring back LA Noire, and that's number 1. That's the one reason why. Another, well, I hope that's a reason. Another reason, and here's my main reason why I want LA Noire 2. LA Noire had an open ending. It had an open ending where after Cole Phelps died, The entire LAPD was now kind of like there's some secret stuff going on. Obviously there's a lot of corruption, and because of the fact that LA Noire really talked about the late 1940s Americana in Los Angeles, I want to see that go into the 1950s, you know, somewhere around the time of, you know, your Black Dahlias, because you deal with the Black Dahlia case in the game. And then you also go into like the LA Confidential and stuff, like pretty much all the James Ellroy books, like the LA Quartet series and stuff like that. I would like that to be implemented in LA Noire too. That's how I would do. If I was part of the team at Rockstar and Team Bondi, I'd be like, okay guys, LA Quartet was this series as a whole was some of the best detective noir books of all time. Why don't we try incorporating that, considering the fact that we already did the Black Dahlia, and incorporate elements from that story into this game? Why don't we try to start doing that with LA Confidential and stuff like that, you know? But that's just me, and that's pretty much my top 5. These are a quick top 5 because E3 is going on right now, and I honestly wanted to do a little cinematic and everything like that, but I know I'm way too late on this. Thank you guys very much. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are looking for a surprise that I unfortunately didn't mention, maybe you're excited about the Google Stadia, because I did talk a lot about the Google Stadia just now, like earlier, and I did say that Dark Phoenix sucked, but that's just that I digress. What are you looking forward to for E3? Because again, Sony, EA, Activision are not here this year, so what surprises do you want to see? Because obviously there's going to be a conference tomorrow, and there's going to be a conference Monday afternoon and Monday night, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo's conference is going to be early Tuesday morning. So let me know, guys. Until then, this is Reckless Fox. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Hey there, enjoyed the video? If you did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to hit the bell icon because YouTube's algorithm is still a straight dumpster fire. Now, if you want more information or any more updates on my new videos that are going to be coming out, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox. And you can follow me on twitch.tv/RecklessFox, where I do all my live playthroughs and live reviews of television and movies with the rest of my friends. Speaking of which, if you want some more content, you want to scratch that itch and, you know, fill that void, and when I'm not doing any new videos, you can follow SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming. That's SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming, where episodes of the Scrub Club podcast are now up, as well as new episodes of the Scrub Lounge. Till then, keep on working things $20 or less. Peace!